Are you doing everything right during the day? Eating clean, trying to stay active, but still waking up feeling tired, inflamed, and stuck in the same weight? Here's a question most people never ask. What if your body is not burning fat while you sleep, but actually storing it? Because here's what's really going on inside your body. Your nighttime is not just rest time. It is your body's most powerful fat-burning window, if your hormones are aligned. But for most people today, that window is completely blocked. Not by calories, not by lack of exercise, but by insulin, cortisol, and disrupted circadian rhythm. Let me explain this simply. During the day, your body is in input mode, eating, reacting, storing. But at night, it should switch into repair and burn mode. That's when your body releases growth hormone. Your liver starts mobilizing fat, your insulin levels drop to baseline, and your cells begin deep repair and detox. But if your evening routine is wrong, even slightly, you shut down this entire system. Late night eating, blue light exposure, stress before bed, poor sleep timing. All of these send one message to your body. We are not safe to burn fat. Store instead. And that's why so many people plateau. Not because they're lazy, but because their biology is working against them at night. Now here's the good news. You don't need extreme diets or more workouts. You need a simple science-based evening routine that activates fat burning while you sleep. In this video, I'll walk you through the hidden hormone mistakes that block nighttime fat burning, the exact evening habits that switch your body into fat burning mode, and a simple routine you can start tonight. Because once you fix your nights, your days become effortless. And if this is helpful so far, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day to help you take control of your metabolism naturally. Here are the 6 science-backed insights we're going to break down. Why late-night eating spikes insulin and shuts off fat burning. How cortisol at night silently blocks weight loss. The role of light exposure in disrupting melatonin and metabolism. Why your liver needs a fasting window to burn fat overnight. How poor sleep quality reduces growth hormone and fat loss. The simple evening routine that reprograms your metabolism while you sleep at 1. Late night eating shuts off fat burning, and almost nobody talks about this one. Most of my patients tell me, "Doctor, it doesn't matter when I eat. It's just calories in versus calories out." They think a late night snack is harmless, especially if it's healthy. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Every time you eat, especially carbs or protein, your body releases insulin. And insulin has one primary job: stop fat burning and promote storage. At night, your body is supposed to lower insulin to its baseline, allowing fat cells to open and release stored energy. But when you eat late, even something small, you spike insulin right before sleep, and that completely blocks your body's ability to burn fat overnight. What the research shows is that nighttime eating is strongly associated with increased fat storage and metabolic dysfunction, even when total calories are the same. Your body is not designed to process food efficiently at night. Your metabolism slows, insulin sensitivity drops, and storage increases. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of your body like a bank account. During the day, you're making deposits, eating food. At night, your body is supposed to make withdrawals, burn stored fat. But if you keep depositing money late at night, the system never switches into withdrawal mode, so your fat stays locked away. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that eating late at night can increase fat storage by up to 20% due to reduced insulin sensitivity and altered metabolism. My recommendation for every patient: stop eating at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. No snacks, no just a bite. Let your insulin drop naturally so your body can switch into fat burning mode. If needed, replace late-night cravings with warm water with a pinch of salt, herbal tea, no sugar, or simply go to bed earlier. Your fat-burning window starts at night. Don't block it. Not tomorrow. Tonight. 2. Nighttime cortisol keeps your body in stress mode. And this one surprises my patients the most. Almost every patient I've seen with stubborn fat says, stress only affects my mood. It doesn't really impact my weight. They think as long as they eat right, stress doesn't matter. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. When you're stressed, mentally or physically, your body releases cortisol. Now, cortisol is helpful during the day. It gives you energy and alertness, but at night, it becomes a fat storage signal. Elevated nighttime cortisol raises blood sugar, triggers insulin release, blocks melatonin, your sleep hormone, and keeps your body in survival mode instead of repair mode. What the research shows is that chronic stress and elevated evening cortisol are directly linked to increased belly fat and poor sleep quality. So even if your diet is perfect, if your mind is racing at night, your body is storing fat. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Imagine your body is like a house with a security system. During the day, the system is active, doors open, people move, things get done. At night, the system should switch to safe mode, calm, locked, restoring. But cortisol is like an alarm constantly going off at night. When the alarm is on, the house never rests. Nothing gets repaired. Everything stays on high alert. That's exactly what happens inside your body. According to the American Psychological Association, over 70% of adults report stress that significantly impacts their sleep, which directly affects metabolic health and weight regulation. My recommendation for every patient: create a 30-minute cortisol shutdown routine before bed. This can include deep breathing, 4 seconds inhale, 6 seconds exhale, turning off screens, light stretching or slow walking, writing down tomorrow's tasks to clear mental load. The goal is simple. Tell your body, you are safe now. If this is helpful so far, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day to help you fix the root cause, not just the symptoms. You can't burn fat in survival mode. Calm your system. Starting tonight. 3. Blue light at night blocks melatonin, and almost nobody takes this seriously. Most of my patients tell me, I just scroll my phone a little before bed. It helps me relax. They believe screen time at night is harmless, even helpful for sleep. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Your brain depends on darkness to release melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to sleep, repair, and burn fat. But when your eyes are exposed to blue light from phones, TVs, or LEDs, your brain gets confused. It thinks, it's still daytime, stay alert. Melatonin production drops, and when melatonin drops, sleep quality declines. Growth hormone release is reduced. Fat burning slows down. Insulin sensitivity worsens. What the research shows is that even 1 to 2 hours of screen exposure at night can significantly delay melatonin release, disrupting your entire metabolic rhythm. So it's not just about sleep, it's about your hormonal timing system being thrown off every single night. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of melatonin like a night shift manager in a factory. When the lights go off, the manager arrives. Repairs begin, cleanup happens, systems reset, but if the lights stay on, the manager never shows up, so the factory stays messy, inefficient, and overloaded. That's your body without melatonin. Research published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that even dim light exposure at night can suppress melatonin levels by over 50%, significantly impacting sleep and metabolic function. My recommendation for every patient: turn off all screens at least 60 minutes before bed. If that's difficult, use blue light blocking glasses. Switch to warm lighting, yellow-orange tones. Dim your environment gradually. Your goal is simple: create a sunset signal for your brain. If this is helpful so far, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day to help you optimize your body naturally. Your body can't enter repair mode without darkness. Protect your night. Starting today. 4. Your liver can't burn fat without a fasting window. And this one is completely overlooked. Almost every patient I've seen with stubborn weight says, as long as I eat healthy foods, my body will burn fat automatically. They believe food quality alone is enough. Timing doesn't matter. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Your liver is the central hub of fat metabolism. During the night, when insulin is low and no food is coming in, your liver switches into a powerful state where it breaks down stored fat, produces ketones for energy, detoxifies, and repairs tissues. But this only happens if your body enters a true fasting state. If you're constantly eating, especially into the evening, your liver stays busy, processing incoming food instead of burning stored fat. What the research shows is that time-restricted eating, 12-14-hour fasting window, improves fat metabolism, insulin sensitivity, and liver function. So it's not just what you eat, it's whether your body gets a break long enough to switch modes. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of your liver like a night cleaning crew in a busy restaurant. During the day, orders keep coming in. The kitchen is active. At night, the crew needs time to clean, organize, and reset. But if orders keep coming in late, the cleaning crew never gets to work. So the kitchen becomes messy, inefficient, and overloaded. That's exactly what happens to your metabolism. Research published in the Cell Metabolism found that people who follow a consistent overnight fasting window improve metabolic flexibility and fat oxidation significantly, even without reducing calories. My recommendation for every patient: build a 12-14-hour overnight fasting window. For example, finish dinner by 7 p.m., first meal at 8 9 a.m. No calories in between. Water, black coffee, or herbal tea is fine. This simple shift trains your liver to switch from storage mode to fat-burning mode. Your liver needs time to reset. Give it that window. Start tonight. 5. Poor sleep blocks growth hormone, and this one quietly destroys fat loss. Most of my patients tell me, as long as I get 5 to 6 hours of sleep, I'm fine. Sleep doesn't really affect my weight. They think sleep is just about feeling rested, not metabolism. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. During deep sleep, especially in the first half of the night, your body releases growth hormone. Now, despite the name, this hormone is not just for growth. It is one of your most powerful fat-burning and repair hormones. Growth hormone mobilizes stored fat for energy, preserves lean muscle, repairs tissues and cells, supports metabolic efficiency. But here's the problem. If your sleep is short, fragmented, or poor quality, growth hormone release drops significantly. And when that happens, fat burning slows down, muscle recovery declines, cravings increase the next day. What the research shows is that sleep deprivation reduces growth hormone secretion and increases fat gain, especially around the abdomen. So it's not just about how long you sleep, it's about how deeply your body enters repair mode. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of growth hormone like a night repair crew fixing roads in a city. When traffic stops at night, the crew comes in and repairs damage. Roads become smooth, efficient, and functional. But if traffic never fully stops, the repair crew can't do their job. So damage accumulates and the system breaks down. That's your body without deep sleep. Research from the Endocrine Society shows that even a single night of poor sleep can significantly reduce growth hormone release and impair fat metabolism. My recommendation for every patient: aim for 7-8 hours of high-quality sleep with a consistent bedtime. To improve sleep quality, keep your room cool, around 18 to 20 degrees. Sleep in complete darkness. Avoid caffeine 6 to 8 hours before bed. Stick to the same sleep-wake time daily. This trains your body to release growth hormone consistently every night. If this is helpful so far, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day to help you fix your metabolism naturally. You can't repair what you don't allow. Protect your sleep. Tonight. 6. A simple evening routine can reprogram your metabolism. And this is where everything comes together. Almost every patient I've seen says, there's no way a simple routine can change my metabolism. I need something more powerful. They're looking for complex diets, supplements, or shortcuts. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Your metabolism is not controlled by one big action. It's controlled by consistent signals. Every evening, your body is asking, are we safe or stressed? Should we store or burn? Is it time to repair or stay alert? And your routine answers those questions. When you combine lower insulin by not eating late, lower cortisol by calming your mind, higher melatonin by reducing light, deep sleep for growth hormone release, and a fasting window for liver fat burning, you create the perfect hormonal environment for fat loss. What the research shows is that consistent sleep-wake timing and evening behavioral routines significantly improve metabolic health, hormone balance, and weight regulation. So it's not about doing more, it's about aligning your biology. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of your body like a smart thermostat system in a house. If the signals are random, the system gets confused. Temperature fluctuates, energy is wasted. But if the signals are consistent, the system self-regulates perfectly. That's exactly how your metabolism works. According to the National Institutes of Health, consistent daily routines, especially around sleep and eating, are strongly linked to improved metabolic efficiency and reduced risk of obesity. My recommendation for every patient: follow this simple 5-step evening routine. Stop eating 3 to 4 hours before bed. Dim lights and avoid screens. 60 minutes before sleep. Do 10-15 minutes of deep breathing or light stretching. Set a consistent sleep time. Same every night. Sleep in a cool, dark environment. That's it. No complexity, just consistency. And if you do this daily, your body will naturally shift into fat-burning mode at night. You don't need more effort. You need the right signals. Start the routine tonight. Let's bring this all together. Fat loss is not just about what you do during the day. It's about what your body is allowed to do at night. Because here's what's really going on inside your body. Your nighttime is your metabolic reset window. This is when insulin should drop, cortisol should calm down, melatonin should rise, growth hormone should activate, and your liver should burn stored fat. But if your evening routine is misaligned, you block every one of these processes. And that's why so many people feel stuck, not because they lack discipline, but because they're unknowingly sending the wrong signals. Now, the solution is simple and powerful. Stop eating late. Calm your nervous system, reduce light exposure, prioritize deep sleep, and follow a consistent routine. These are not hacks. These are biological triggers. And when you align with them, your body does the work for you. So here's your challenge. Pick just one change from this video and apply it tonight, not next week, not someday, tonight, because small, consistent actions create massive metabolic shifts over time. And once your nights are fixed, fat loss becomes automatic. If this added value to you, like the video and subscribe, and join others who are taking control of their health naturally, one habit at a time. I'll see you in the next one.